For number 36, we want to state the inverse of this equation using the correct notation. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take out the a to the x and I'm going to change it to be y equals. To do the inverse, we want to switch our x and our y coordinates. So having the y there makes it a little easier to do, to see what's happening. So I'm going to change this to be x equals 5 times y minus 8 plus 4. And then we want to go through and solve for y, following our order, or going backwards to our order of operations. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract 4 on both sides. X minus 4, and then here we've still got 5 times y minus 8. The next step then, we could distribute and continue solving, or since it's 5 times the y minus 8, we can also go ahead and divide both sides by 5 and just cancel that 5 out. So on the left side, we have x minus 4 divided by 5. And then on this side, we've also got y minus 8. One more step. We want the 8 out of there. So if we add 8 to both sides, we are left with y equals x minus 4 divided by 5 plus 8. So there's our equation. I probably should not have circled it yet because we need to write it in the correct notation. So putting it back in the function notation, since it's the inverse, I'm going to do the a inverse of x equals x minus 4 divided by 5 plus 8. And that one would be our equation. Up here, if we had simplified some things first, up on this step, and rewritten this as 5x minus 40 plus 4, all I did was just distributed, and then I could add my like terms. Negative 40 plus 4 is going to be minus 36. We could do the same thing with this equation, and if we switch our x and our y, we have x equals 5y minus 36, and then we'll solve for y. So we'll add 36 to both sides. I'm running out of room, so I'm going to do this a little more condensed. And then if we divide by 5 on both sides, we get x plus 36 divided by 5. And then we could change that back into our function notation. A inverse of x equals x plus 36 divided by 5. And same equation for both of them, they're just written a little differently, so either way would be an okay answer.